my camera like that? The fuck? Oh shit. This is the ultimate team game. Okay. That was right. Oh shit. All right, what's good, man? Camjnetwork Daily Podcast, man. Oh, man. Let me get my boy Hector on here, man. You dig? And get some other guys on here if they want to hop on here, man. We can make it an open panel thing, for real, for real. Let me see what's the vibes. There go Heck right there. There go Heck right there. Alright. I gotta hit that ground running.
Yo,
what's the word? What's the word? They go TBZ.
man, shit, you know, over here at work, man, to the motherfucker, ready to go. I was just shocked though that Ty's prediction was crazily close.
Man,
Speaking of the devil, I was like, boy, it's crazy how spot on you was on.
Oh,
you talking about the game?
Hey, get with me, bro, because I gotta talk boxing tomorrow. We gonna go live and talk boxing tomorrow, but get with me though, bro, for sure. What?
22 to 40 was wild,
bro. Yeah, man, so shit. Let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Let's go ahead and get right into it, shit. Fucking, what's your thoughts on the belt of ass, man? He said the Kansas City Haney's.
It shows what happens when the ref don't save you. Because I was like, every one of those hits Mahomes took last night was flags all season long. They was.
Bruh,
Sam Perpin. They was flags all season long.
They left no doubt last night, man. And we said it in the pod the other day. We was like, hey, they gotta mess around and get out on them boys early and keep that lead.
And they did.
I knew when it was 14-0, I knew it was over. I can scream. I was talking to my homeboys back in Cincinnati, and I was like, yo, it's over. It's 14-0 because Kansas City not gonna score. The 11 games by 1 point. I mean, if you just do the simple math of football scoring, if you win it by 1 point, you got to be down 2, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you win 11 games by 1 point, that means you was losing in all 11 games at 1 point.
Yeah.
To really the last minute. You know what I'm saying? Because if you win it by 1 point, you're losing. You know?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah. At halftime, we called that game over. Everybody was like, game over.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, that's crazy, bro. How they get waxed like that early, bro. I was like, I don't like Super Bowls like that, man, where it be blowouts, bro. Like I be wanting the Super Bowls to be competitive, especially with it being the last game of the season.
Yeah.
This is the last game of football for the next few months, until we get it back in the fall. Bro, it'd be nasty work, man. For it to be blowouts like that shit, man.
Yeah, we in like sports purgatory. We got the NBA and the NBA finals. I mean,
man, that ain't football though, man. Come on.
Hold on. No, we got football all year round now. We got that new league.
Yeah, I mean USFL. I mean it's cool, but it's cool. You bored, you know what I'm saying? I be having other stuff to do. I be in the watching boxing or you know what I'm saying, basketball or something. Watching them boys.
I mean, that's almost like it can just hold us over, a little appetizer because they be having some.
It'd be cool to see stuff. Cool to watch. It's cool.
Not like he hyping it. No, we get football all year.
Be cool. Yeah, man.
I didn't expect that, but then they start complaining. You see how they start complaining about the refs, and I'm like, this is what happens when the refs don't bail you out. It just shows how shitty y'all really is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Facts, man. So, oh yeah, so let's do a recap of some of these stats, bro, because these stats was crazy. Yeah,
They game
last
plan for
night,
Saquon though.
I'll be right
That's who they
back.
game plan
man.
for though.
The main game plan was for
That's all right.
Saquon
Thank you.
for the Eagles, man. For us the Chiefs on defense.
Yeah,
So Saquon, he only had 25 carries, 57 yards, no tutty.
yeah,
Yeah, they wasn't gonna
they
let
shut them
Saquon beat him.
down.
Jalen Hurts led them in rushing last night. Jalen Hurts, they was doing a lot of read option with Jalen Hurts last night, man, and he led them in rushing with 11 carries, 72 yards, and one
Mm-hmm.
tutty last night.
Hey, and I told you niggas it was gonna be somebody who did nothing celebrating hard as hell. Kenny Pickett.
I
I
He
said
got him
that.
told
a
y'all.
Yeah,
ring. Kenny Pickett got him a
Kenny Pickett
ring.
got him a ring, yo.
Did he really get him a
He
ring? Or
said he said
He
he
played this
said
come
fuck
on,
the
season, bro.
man.
Steelers.
He played this
Man,
season,
he
you know.
played in a blowout, bro. Come on. And when he played
Hey,
like 2 games.
for him, that's all he give. That's all he give a fuck about is that he played.
That boy flexing that ring right now, man.
Right.
He
Man,
said,
He
flex.
F
over
the
there getting his
Steelers.
ring size right now as we speak.
Yeah, Devontae Smith, he led the Eagles in
Receiving.
receiving with 4 catches, 69 yards. That touchdown that he had was crazy. Like it was crazy. He blew right past the top of the defense easily.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
easily, man.
Yeah.
Like and AJ Brown had he had a good touchdown. He had three catches, 43 yards. Jalen Hurts was 17 for 22, 221 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. He did throw one pick in the first half. He got sacked twice. His QBR was 75.4.
That's not bad.
That wasn't bad. And then that pick Mahomes threw at the beginning was crucial. It was
Man,
just like, oh,
bro,
it's over.
the Chiefs had 3 turnovers last night.
I thought
They
the
was
Man,
just
the
I thought
Eagles defense was on his helmet all night. Like they had 6 sacks last night, man.
mm-hmm.
Major. Like
you see this
Mahomes was running for his
for
life
his
all
life.
night.
I thought the refs was gonna be on that bullshit
Me
after that
too.
PI in the first drive on that AJ Brown. AJ Brown should have had at least 60 something more yards. That was like 20 something yards that they called back on that bogus PI first drive.
I said that. I was like, oh shit, it's coming back. At
Mm-hmm.
first I thought it was on Kansas City, but then it was like, no, it's on AJ Brown. I was like, oh, that's some bullshit, but
Yo,
all right.
even even that Mike Pereira dude that worked for the league, he even said it shouldn't have even been called, bro. Like on the commentary, he was like, "Nah, that was one that could have been flag that could have been left in the pocket." Like, and
But
it was on
see,
fourth down. Like Chiefs always get them calls on the major downs,
that
on the
and
important
that's what we was
downs.
talking about to a Chiefs fan, and he was like, oh, they get the most penalties. It's not about that. It's about win.
Yeah, right. It's the situation that they get them calls in, bro. They don't get them bogus calls on first down or second down like that. They get them on third down conversions that make the
That and they
extend
don't
drives.
catch, and they don't that and the flag don't come until they don't catch it or
Yeah,
don't convert
yeah.
it.
Or it'd be a late ass flag too. You know what I'm saying? They already been celebrating. The next
Nah.
thing you know, the flag on the ground.
Yeah, man. Patrick Mahomes, he was had one of the worst games of his career last night, for real,
A
in my
bad.
opinion.
So did Kelsey.
21, 21. Yeah, he was 24, 21 for 32, 257 yards, 3 tutties last night, 2 picks. He did have a fumble.
Good height.
He got sacked 6 times. His
Good three
QBR was
touchdowns. We're
11.
not gonna
His
count them three
QBR,
touchdowns.
this QBR is nasty work. 11.4 QBR.
That's crazy. And see, 6 of them sacks was like in the first quarter, I believe.
But hey, we're not even gonna
Yeah.
count. We're not gonna count them three touchdowns because they was getting belt to ass by that point.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
was getting.
yeah.
It was just
That was mop up duty work right
yeah.
there.
Like I'm
Yeah.
like
Because
yeah. Okay,
Xavier
appreciate you.
Worthy, he had 8 catches for 157 and 2 tutties, and then D Hop he caught a tutty at the in the like fourth quarter.
Me too.
Like yeah, D Hop he caught a tutty in the fourth quarter.
I didn't like
Travis
how. I'm gonna
Kelsey,
say something.
you know
Say
he
something about the refs. He tried to be high.
Kelsey had 4 catches, 39 yards, bro.
Yeah, he need to retire.
He looked
Oh,
old out there. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
hold you. He
he
definitely
did.
looked old out there, man.
look old as fuck, bro.
But that Eagles defense was playing lights out.
That Eagles defense was amazing last night, man. I was
That
like,
shit was. They were
damn.
amazing. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, damn.
They picked, bro, and it's crazy because they blew out the Commanders in that NFC Championship game, and they did the same
To
thing
the
last
Chiefs.
night, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was just like I was not expecting that game to be like that. I'm like, I'm thinking it's gonna be a banger, close one.
I was
You know
thinking
what I'm saying?
that too.
Only thing
But
that would
then
have
he
made
the one who said 37-17. I'm
it
like, damn. And then come to
24
find out 40-22.
when it was 24.
You was close.
I was really thinking like, oh damn, I may get this spot on.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why I'm like, them 3 touchdowns didn't matter. They were
What's y'all thoughts of Jalen Hurts getting the MVP?
Who else was supposed to get it?
Yeah, he had the best game.
Who else was supposed to get it?
He had,
Yeah,
he
I
had
mean,
the
'cause
best game.
I mean, I seen some people was like, some people thought Cooper the Gene should have got MVP. No, yeah, some people, a couple people was feeling little bit indifferent about it, but
I thought Jalen balled out. He
I
made
thought it
one
was
mistake.
fair. Jalen, I mean, yeah, I agree.
He didn't.
Jalen did his thing, bro. He did his number. He threw that
Yeah,
one
I'm like,
pick, but
everybody knew
Yeah,
who the MVP was going to the Super Bowl. That
yeah.
was just a given. We all
And if
knew
you look
that.
at right, and if you look at if you watch the game, I mean, there's so many plays that he made with his legs, bro. Like I remember that one 16-yard run. He was like 5 yards. He had a scramble 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Got around the corner, 16-yard game for the first down, 2nd and 16. I'm like, those are the intangible plays that people don't show up on the stat sheet.
fast,
You know what I'm saying?
fast.
So
Thanks. He definitely where do y'all rank Jalen Hurts now as far as quarterbacks now? Because that's a big conversation now.
he's top 5 in the league minimum.
I
I say he
I
got
think
to be
so.
top 5 in the league.
I think so.
I mean,
I
two
I,
Yeah,
Super Bowls in
I
3
definitely.
years, one, and he beat arguably the next GOAT. Like, yeah, you know,
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
had him
I'm
in my
with you on
top
that.
5.
Definitely
yo,
top five.
and the crazy
But
part
dude,
about it is, we talk about a man who got benched in college for Tua. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
but I was thinking about how his career came full circle, man. Like
but you can't
from
really say
college
that. You
to
can't say that
having to
because
transfer to Oklahoma,
Burrow was
then
what, 3rd string at Ohio State.
yeah,
See,
yeah,
yeah.
you just never know what somebody gonna be.
mm-hmm, that's true. That's
Like
true.
think about it. When the Jets drafted Zach Wilson, they thought they expected him to come in and be an instant starter.
But think
Sometimes the
about
shit just
Jalen
don't.
though. But didn't Jalen already win a natty before that year? A year before he got benched. Like he had already won a championship with Bama. You know what I'm saying? And led them to that. And then the next year he got benched.
They might have thought Tua looked better.
I
Yeah,
was like,
they was rocking with Tua, man, because Tua was hot, and you know what I'm saying, they got to rock with the high hand, man. Like, and then he had to make that move to Oklahoma. He did good at Oklahoma.
yeah, he did. He balled
Let
out
him
all
to
along.
get drafted by the Eagles, and that man's a Super Bowl champion, bro. Like, one,
So
one
where do y'all rate that defense?
that defense
They said it's
is,
the
is
first
that
time the #1 defense won the Super Bowl since 2015.
what team was
10
that?
years. The Broncos.
Oh, the Broncos. Okay,
Yeah, that's when they had Peyton, Von Miller,
Mm-hmm.
and all of them. Yeah.
Akeem Talib, and
Yep.
all them niggas.
yeah, I think, man. I don't think because I heard people earlier was saying that they thought that they was one of the best, like the best. Some people was rating them like the best defense in Super Bowl history, and I was like, pump the brakes. Like,
Hey, no, I don't know because the way they put it on them yesterday, bro.
I don't know that rate. You remember that
I
rate?
think I give it
What
to the
was the
Ravens.
Ravens and Giants?
Yeah,
That
I give it to the
Ravens,
Ravens. Yeah, that Ravens defense was just
that
nasty.
defense was crazy.
Yeah,
but
that
it's
shit was
still
nasty.
like,
Yeah,
I don't know, cause look, cause it
you could
if
probably say top five. Top
yeah, they
five.
top 5 for sure. Cause
And they
I'm
didn't
like,
even
bro,
have
they
their best. The Eagles didn't even have their best defensive player. Like it was Brandon Graham. Brandon, what was it? Graham. He wasn't even. He didn't even get in the game until like second quarter when he tore his triceps week 1 or week 2. I think it's Ingram or Brandon Graham. I know his last name's Graham. Number 55, 56.
Yeah, yeah. They was man. They was flying all over the field
yeah,
last night,
that's why I'm
man.
like, but look, you just said arguably one of the next GOAT, and look what they did to him. Like, look what they did to him.
How they made him look.
Like that's why I'm like, yeah, you got to put them in the top 5. Yeah, I do. So you got to put them in the top 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
top
definitely
five
did.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I was looking at so they got
Yeah,
the odds out already, man. Like they got the Eagles with the best odds with plus 600 right now,
For next year?
and the Chiefs right behind them.
For next year?
Yep. They got the Chiefs and the Bills and the Ravens all plus 700 behind the Eagles. And they got the Lions plus 900. The Bengals is plus 200, 2,000, by the way.
because y'all defense sucks.
I
That's
think
great. They got the Niners on this list. Like they don't even got this. They don't got the Steelers on here. Surprisingly.
We don't have no damn QB. Why would we be on there? You got to make it make sense. We ain't got no damn QB. We ain't got no damn QB.
Yo,
Like
I
what?
was watching
Like
I was watching NFL Live today. This is not my opinion, but this is what they were saying. They were saying that Debo,
he won out.
the perfect fit for Debo is Pittsburgh. Um, they said Pittsburgh. Ryan Clark's the one who said Pittsburgh, and the Chargers. The Chargers is a good one. They were saying Pittsburgh
Yeah,
and the
I can
Chargers.
see him with the Chargers. Yeah, I can see him with the Chargers.
They're saying those are the two top teams that they saying
I just don't
might go
like
after
Debo's
Debo.
attitude because he reminds me too much of George Pickens. Like he entitled as hell.
But when they named off the weapons that like the Pittsburgh has on the offense, Debo gonna fit right in because they was talking about how he's gonna exotic make the running game more exotic. You know what I mean with Warren, with Pickens, and they named another receiver I forget.
I
But it
think
was
we got to
and I
get
was
rid of
like, hey,
Pickens. I think they got to get rid of Pickens.
for real?
You don't see how that man act?
I do, but I
He
see
got
how
number
young
one
he is,
guy.
though, bro.
Hey,
He's
I
I
young
mean,
as
don't see
hell.
y'all letting him go because he got number one guy.
Yeah,
but
like I just can't see it. He's so young, bro. He's so
It'd
young.
be
but
stupid to let him go.
I get what you're saying, but I think they ain't trying to deal with an AB 2.0.
That's true, but why can't they learn from their mistakes, bro? From AB, you know what I'm saying? How they handled AB. You know what I mean? Like
Now
do something
AB
different with
didn't start
Pickens.
tweaking. AB didn't start tweaking till Ben though, till Ben threw him under the bus. Then he started tweaking. He started saying "fuck
Yeah,
Pittsburgh." So
I don't know. I think because this is what they said because they said they can use Debo like the Pittsburgh used Cordell Patterson. How you know what I'm saying? How he run the game, stuff like that. He can and now if they're gonna use him the way they caught up, but that's a definite upgrade if they're gonna use him in that manner. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but I just don't like Debo's attitude though.
He may behave. He got Jimmy Butler like Jimmy Butler behaving in Golden State. You know, like he may behave. You know, he may go
The
to a different
Niners,
situation
the
and
Niners
behave.
would be stupid. And this is why this is. I feel like with any team like the Niners, if they trade him within the NFC, they're stupid.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell. That's
Like
why I don't think
you
Miles Garrett's
gotta
going to
trade him
nobody in
to
the
the A.
AFC.
Like any team, if y'all playing in the AFC and you trade the player, he need to go to the other
Hold on.
side.
That's why I
Hold on.
think
I know
Miles
Like
Garrett's
they
going
did
to
that
the
with Prime.
NFC.
They did that with Prime though, Cam. Niners sent Prime to the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like,
think I want to say he was a free agent though. I Prime was free agent. Like he was just kind of just moving. Like he was like, oh, I'm gonna
well,
get a
either way,
check.
they didn't
Yeah,
sign him.
like
Niners let him go. They could have paid him. You know what I'm saying? If he was a free agent, they damn sure could have signed him.
Same like the Giants and Saquon, and
Yeah,
then regretted it.
yeah. That's another great example. The
stupidest
Giants
move
paid
ever,
Kelsey.
bro. I still to this day, my take on that is Asian like fine wine with that, bro. Them
Especially
making that
watching it on Hard
mistake.
Knocks and watching how they approach that Saquon thing on Hard Knocks, like,
Yeah, it
bro,
was horrible. They
like
did that man bad.
I'm watching the Hard Knocks, listening. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking? Like, what are you
And
doing right
then you know
now,
what's
bro?
and then leaves and go get a ring the first year.
Bruh, I was shocked. I was like, man, what is this dude doing? Watching him on Hard Knocks, and I was like, I could do your job.
Yeah, I was thinking that, and then but then the thing about it is, why would you let him test free agency, tell him and come back to the offer, and then he comes back and y'all still say fucking. It was like, what was the point of that?
What was the point? Because if I knew if Saquon came to me and said the ownership said taste free, I'm going to give you an offer I know they can't beat. You giving me the upper hand right there by you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give you a ridiculous offer that I know Giants ain't got.
They had it.
They
They just
made
paid dumbass Daniel Jones.
and that set they franchise back making that decision.
Yeah,
Yep,
Like hey, like
yeah,
stupid decisions with these organizations, man, and teams make it all the time. We
that's
see
why I
it
don't see
every
the
year.
Browns making another dumbass decision and sending Myles Garrett to anywhere in the AFC. I'm like, they
Bruh.
stupid, but I don't think they that
Eagles
stupid.
fans feel like they got a chance to get Miles Garrett.
Who?
who?
The Eagles fans, I'm like y'all bugging. Y'all
But
got a
somehow
lot
they
of
always end up
young
getting all these
players on
players
that
though,
team.
bro.
They
Somehow they
got
always end up getting these players though.
They're gonna have to.
they be making stuff shake. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's possible.
I mean, they're paying
I don't
all these
know where I
players.
see Miles Garrett going for real, honestly,
He's
man.
going to the NFC. They won't trade him to the AFC.
Well,
They'd be dumb as
bro,
hell.
bro, the Cowboys would be a great fit too for Miles.
Yeah,
Him and Micah. Oh my
but they're gonna
God.
have to give some. They gonna any team that wants Miles gonna have to get some shit up for him though.
Yeah. But imagine Micah and Miles on the squad, bro, on opposite ends.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't
that's gonna be
double. You
crazy.
can't.
The Cowboys they gotta make sure they secure Micah back for real.
Yeah,
I
yeah, that
think. I
is
think.
true.
I think if they can get Miles, I think Micah ain't gonna take a pay cut.
I don't think Micah gonna
Mike
take a pay cut.
Mike ain't taking
If
no pay cut.
only
He
if
want top
only
dollar
if
right now.
only if Miles Garrett signs a
Nah,
contract. I think he's doing
no,
it, bro.
no.
He
Nah.
already guaranteed a Super Bowl
He
next year on his podcast like a
both of them
dumbass.
guys want like the same
He said
like he
he
wants
guaranteed.
Miles Garrett type money. You know what I'm
Bro, I'm just
saying?
saying, Micah guaranteed a Super Bowl win on his podcast, bro. That was the stupidest thing I've ever heard, but he guaranteed it.
But I guarantee you, Micah's not taking a pay cut.
I don't know,
No,
man.
no.
I know.
He
I
I
wants
don't
don't
that
see
see
him
him
being
bread.
that
taking a
guy
pay
that would do
cut.
that,
I
bro.
don't see him taking a pay cut. I see him taking a pay cut to get better to get a Miles Garrett, bro. Like I see that.
That ain't
Why would he take a
his
pay
job
cut if
though.
they
We
paid
know who
Dak?
job that is Dak. The person that need to be restructuring is
Yeah,
Dak.
I'm like, they paid Dak. Would you take a pay cut
Like
I think
if you paid
Dak would take a pay
like
cut
for
too.
us is who gonna be restructuring they shit with us with the
Burrow?
Bengals. Burrow.
Burrow.
You just paid Dak again.
Hey,
What the fuck? Michael gonna be like, no.
he robbing the bank worse than just as bad as Kirk Cousins.
Yup.
That's true.
Nah, Kirk Cousins deals. Boy, whoever's
Come
his
on.
agent is a
The
motherfucker. Getting
best
him every contract
the best
guaranteed.
best agent in football is what Kirk
Best agent
Cousins
in
got.
football.
Best agent, bro. He got 100 million guaranteed from the Falcons, bro.
And his contract with Minnesota was fully
Fully
guaranteed.
guaranteed. Like
He got
this
the
is
best agent in sports, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Man, what y'all it was some comments with T Higgins had an interview earlier and he was saying he said he loves the city and he wants to stay in Cincinnati, but we'll see what happens. Like so, and I heard that the Bengals they're talking to T and his agent a little bit, but ain't nothing, really,
Y'all gonna have to pay
big
him something
traction
around this,
wise.
something around Amon Ra's price range.
Yeah, I mean I mean people they got that a lot of other NFL, GMs and stuff are they're saying that he he could probably get 30 plus million playing somewhere else. And if that's his interest, if he trying to get to the bag, that's what he gonna do.
If he gonna get if he offering 30 plus, all right, see you later, bro. Because you
Yeah,
see
Y'all
you
about to
later.
have to
Bengals
pay
ain't gonna
Chase
pay
that.
that.
Y'all about to have to pay
Hey,
Chase that.
Right.
like I said, the Bengals' worst mistake was not getting that deal done with Chase this past year.
Cause
And
now you about to break the bank.
heck, you said you called that shit too, bro. Like, cause now you
You gonna
gonna have
have to
to pay him a way bigger bag now than he did,
yeah, you could
because that
have
man
just had
just
him
had the
locked
triple
in.
crown.
Yeah.
And now you gonna have to pay that man an arm and a leg because you didn't want to pay him last year. Before
And
he
I think
turned
that,
But
and then he just
and
won
with
the triple crown.
but I
and
think
even with that, makes it just more hard for the sign the extension with T with
well
the
it
amount
was
of money that
Jamar
they're going to get
it
Chase.
was Jamar that convinced T to sign with his agent. So, I'm hoping that
Did Jamar,
you know what I'm saying?
did this happen before or during the season?
What it was during the
It was
season.
during the season.
During the season.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was during the
I
season.
still
like
don't
the
see
move.
Jamar taking no pay cut after winning the triple crown and balling out how he
No,
did.
but
He's not taking no pay cut.
what I feel like they're gonna do, I feel like during negotiations, they're going to take Jamar and Joe when Joe was restructuring and Jamar with his contract, they're taking into consideration T. Higgins. They've already said that publicly.
I get
They
all of that.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
get all of that though. I get all, but then who y'all still have to pay a defense,
Yeah, we gotta pay defense.
Yeah,
We're not broke though.
they talking about getting rid of a lot of guys
Yeah,
on
we're
that defense.
not
So
broke.
bro.
We're not
a
broke.
lot of guys is going to be going. They're going
Yeah.
to revamp
And
that
we got the
defense.
second second most salary cap in the league right now. Like we're not broke. We got like, you know what I'm saying? We
But
got
your
money.
owner
It's all
is
whether they
T
want to
is
spend
G,
it.
and he has to
It's
have that
all
guaranteed money put up instantly.
it's
And he's
all
the only
whether they
owner that
want to
only
spend
makes
it.
money from the
The only
Bengals.
player we got to play on defense is Trey, and then we just got to every other player we got to get, we got to bring in. But only
And
player on
who
the
are y'all
defense
gonna
that,
get?
huh?
Who y'all gonna get? Who y'all gonna get?
Oh,
Got to see out of free
we got
agency,
set up free
but
agents.
they got
We
a
got
draft
yeah,
well too.
we got
We
set
got
up
a
free agents.
draft well
But we got
too.
money to get free agents. Like we got money to get free
Will y'all
agents.
pay it?
We starting to pay free agents now, bro. We're starting to pay even back when we signed Terrence Newman. That was a free agent signing from the Cowboys. Like we pay free agents now. Orlando Brown Jr. got paid. You know what I'm saying? He got paid.
Now I will say
We
this:
pay.
I ain't expecting no big splash like where they're gonna be getting like top guys, but they're gonna get like those mid tier guys that perform well and that got potential to traject and be even better and stuff. So
Well, shit,
they
nigga,
do
I
good
gotta get
scouting
my
work
ass
on that.
back into work.
I'll do your thing.
Peace.
All right.
All right. Yeah, man. So, yeah, so that's what I look at as far as the Bengals, man. They got a lot. There's a lot of work to be done, but that defense got to get revamped up bad for real, man. Because like that really put a stall on the season this year with that defense being the
If we
way it
just had
was for
another
real.
dominant pass rusher, we would have been good.
They got to draft. Like I seen the draft, it's like you got to damn near draft every position on defense for real, just to
Mm-hmm.
get guys. Like you need more depth on every position. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I definitely got to get you a pass rusher because we don't know what Miles Murphy gonna be like. Like he just ain't
Nah,
showed us nothing for
nah.
real.
And we
Like
fucked up. We fucked up now resigning DJ. That was a big
yeah,
loss.
that was a big loss. Like they should have never did that for real.
Mm-hmm.
That was just stupid.
That was a big
Like
loss.
that was a big loss because he contributed it over there in Detroit, which I already knew he was.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I'm
Yep.
about to say then you think the Eagles got a chance to repeat next year? Because a lot of that roster is a young roster. Like they got a lot of young
It's
guys. So a lot of some of them
it's
guys
something
is rookies.
between the Eagles and the Commanders in that division.
I ain't gonna count the Lions out. Then we don't know how the Niners may come back and be strong. They had a lot of injuries this year, so
Yeah,
I
they might.
I got I can see the Eagles definitely pushing because they got a young infrastructure built over there with that roster, especially on defense,
Yeah,
and they got a chance. And you got AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. They locked in. You at least gonna have them together for at least like 2, 3 more years, and
mm,
and then you got Jalen. He locked in.
yep.
Like and then you got Saquon for a couple more years. So I think his contract was like 3 years. So like they got
They got some dogs over there, bro.
man, them boys got a chance, man, to repeat. Like they got a chance to at least be like the dominant team for as the NFC. Because that
Yeah.
NFC, we was talking about it throughout the whole year. That NFC was wide open throughout the whole year.
Hmm.
Like it was
Yep.
crazy with that. Like so, I mean, I like the Eagles. Probably I think they'll be in position. Like they the favorite for the NFC.
Yeah.
I would say that right now for sure.
Yeah. They definitely top three. Eagles, Lions. You know what I'm saying? Trying to think who else. Commanders. Eagles, Lions, Commanders. I just think they're the top.
Yeah,
They're the top.
I'm yeah, the Commanders if they can kind of like get stronger on defense, and I think they'll be they can be dangerous because they already kind of got it together on offense. I think they need another running back for sure. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? With Brian Robinson, like I like Brian Robinson, but they need another running back
Don't
because
they
they
got that
wide
Gibson guy?
receivers. Yeah, him. He don't really do too much
But he was
for
he
real.
was hurt though.
Brian Robinson ended up being the guy for them this year for real. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you got Green Bay and Green Bay is probably they're a little bit in fold and the Rams and stuff, but they kind of like outside of those core teams that we just named for as the NFC with the Lions, Commanders, and Niners and
Uh,
Eagles.
Yo, there's a lot of receivers, free agents out right now, bro. If we don't sign T, we definitely gonna grab another one.
Yeah,
You got
it's
DeAndre
a possibility we
Hopkins. You
maybe
got
drafting one. I ain't gonna lie,
I
because
don't, bro.
that
I don't
Jermaine
see
Burger
no. I don't see
situation.
one in the draft worth drafting.
Not in the first round. I don't. First round, I really it's like that first round pick that we have. I don't know, like literally, like who, like what position to go first. So it's like literally, like you basically got to pick like where's
I'd
like
say go best
who's
available,
best
bro.
available, pretty
Yeah.
much. Like I mean, from looking at the Bengals definitely had drafted well, like over the years. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, they missed on a few first rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Miles, I'm like that. Man, I'm really kind of off this Miles Murphy thing because it's
Yeah, I'm done with Miles Murphy too. I'm done with Miles Murphy
hey,
too.
like, bro, like I need him to. He got to step up, man. He like because Sam Hubbard, like I don't know if they're gonna bring him back. Like, it's a possibility he may not be back.
Yeah.
It may be
We
a
need.
possibility Pratt may not be back.
We need somebody a little bit more dominant, bro.
We
You know what I'm
And
saying?
they cornerback, like I would love for them to bring back Mike Hilton though. If they can
I
bring
definitely
him
want to bring
back,
back
like
Mike Hilton.
keep Mike Hilton, like I wouldn't send him packing now. I know what's the one corner from the one guy from Michigan that I forgot his name.
You talking about DJ Turner,
Not him, the other
Newton,
dude.
Newton,
Now he from TCU. I like
um,
him though. He got
Dax
potential to
Hill,
be good.
Dax
Dax
Hill.
Hill. Like I think he was on a contract situation. It may be possible he may not be back.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they literally drafted him to replace Jesse Bates. And look where he at now. T Bad, you got time to pop on here, bro. But yeah, bro, I like now we going to get in and talk about the halftime show, man. We get in and talk about this.
man,
What
y'all niggas
you
tripping,
what
bro.
you what you what you think about the halftime show?
I love the halftime show. I love the message. It's bigger than rap. That's what people don't realize, bro. There's people who listen to dance, and there's people who listen to understand and hear and see the message, bro. You know what I'm saying? And within the black community, that's the riff. You know what I mean? It's bigger than rap, and
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my opinion.
What you rate it? What you rate the performance at a 10?
Um, I'm a I'm gonna give it a A because I even told my wife in the moment, I was like, he could have did without the scissor songs. There's other dope ass songs he could have performed that could have hit, because I just don't feel like the scissor songs was the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I mean I see.
I get it though, baby. I
I
get it, but
I
I'm just saying. I just
I get like the thing.
I
What
give him
he
an
pretty much was doing was he was pretty much performing the new music off of the album, pretty much to promote the album because he about to go on a 22 city tour, which is understandable. Which I get that aspect of it, but I would have loved to see them go back and have throw in a couple of them throwbacks,
A.
that songs that he could have. Like I think like the one thing
There's
I
other
kind of
songs he could have played that had the same vibe and feel that were bigger than the scissor songs. You know what I'm saying? He could have played, any other any. I mean, he got softer songs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I still give him an A. It was a dope ass performance. I love the messages. I love the Squid Game. I love Sam Jack. You know what I mean? I love the things that he was showing. You know what I mean? Some of the stuff was just spot on, bro. Like when he started rapping, he's like, "Oh, you got your boys with your cultural cheating, bro. That's what they do, bro. You know what I'm saying? How do you not feel that shit?
the message behind what he did was cool. I respected what he did. Like Kendrick is an artist at the end of the day, where like he thinks very vivid and try to paint vivid pictures, and a lot of a lot of his work that he does. You know what I mean, so I definitely respect what he does, but it goes into what I got my opinion on it. I was a guy when they first announced Kendrick performing. I'm like, New Orleans, not Wayne. So I had a little riff with that, because I was like, I just felt
I
like
feel you.
always that Wayne should have had that moment. Because I remember Wayne like in interviews like last year when they announced that the Super Bowl was going to be in New Orleans.
He said he
And
wanted to
when he was
live
in
there.
interviews, he was literally was like promoting himself to get
Yeah.
that, get that spot for
I think
that.
I think I think a Hot Boys reunion on that would have been hella dope.
Because
Hella
I mean,
dope.
they look how like Wayne and the Hot Boys, they've been performing together. Like he's been doing like they like on a little mini tour right now,
Yeah, I
going to
yeah,
different
I think that
cities.
would be hella dope. But I think a lot of people are saying they would prefer Wayne and saying Kendrick was performance was whack just only because they preferred Wayne, and that's bullshit, bro. Like nigga,
Some
what?
people Some people are, but as far as my case, far as it, I always prefer Wayne because it's like I felt like his music was more catered. I felt like his music was catered for
Mhm.
like New Orleans. Like I think that like that
Yeah,
whole if you gonna have the whole New Orleans setting, like because they literally promoted the Super Bowl around the Mardi Gras and all of that. Like you gotta have Wayne in that setting, like, and I just think with the music wise, like with Kendrick, I think like I felt like before like he had the performance, I felt like he got the catalog of performance too well, but in a sense he don't because it's like last night watching the performance and watching some of the songs and stuff, like some of the crowd, like if you look at the crowds, like they was going crazy on the spots where he kind of
hmm
phased in the not like us
yeah,
and stuff. But a lot of the crowd, like a lot of people, wasn't really phased off of this other songs that he was performing for real, honestly.
yeah,
Like because some of like the new album, like I like the new album, it's cool, but it ain't like nothing like where I like it ain't on my shit where I'm playing it every day and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with Kendrick. Like I think this is like one of his best projects, I would say. But
yeah,
far as like I felt like he could have blended some of his older hits, a couple more older hits that he had for real, and it would have made the performance a little bit more solid.
hmm
But I mean, if I had to rate it, I said. I was being a little over top. I rated about a good 7.5. I'll do
7.5.
7.5.
That
Like
ain't
it
bad.
was cool.
That
Like you
ain't
know what I'm
bad.
saying? Like the message was cool. What he had going on, you know what I'm saying? It was
Mhm.
cool. But
Mhm.
everybody was more centered off of that one song for real.
Yeah,
And you know, he
everybody
knocked
wanted to
it
hear
out the
it.
park. Like he
Everybody
knocked
wanted
it
to
out the
hear it.
park.
Yeah,
Like
everybody wanted to hear it. Not like us, for real, for real. You know what I'm
you
saying?
got now the people that saying like it was 10 out of 10 and it was like legendary and all of that shit, they putting too much
No,
gas on that shit. It was
what?
not like that.
I get that, but it's the same thing for the people talk about. Oh, he up there talking about black. It's battle rap. I get frustrated when people don't understand battle rap. Bro, we was talking about Arsenal or whatever, bro. We don't
Oh
heard
yeah.
Arsenal say
I mean,
this nigga like
everybody know I got a big battle rap background. So with the battle rap, like we can get a little bit of depth for us this shit a little bit, but with the battle itself, it's no holds barred. So
right.
in the sense with like Drake, he was saying throughout the battle, throughout the songs that he felt he's like, oh, he Kendrick, his manager was cracking his baby mama and everything, and then Kendrick was like, oh, he Drake got a daughter that he's hiding and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
Everybody knew that
battle
was
rap.
like everybody knew both of them was lying, even with the pedophile
Mhm.
stuff. Like Drake's not a
He's not a
pedophile. Like
pedophile. We all know that.
Drake did crack Serena, Rihanna,
Hmm.
Bernice Burgos. He did crack some of the baddest chicks out here that
Stop it.
niggas is dreaming
Right.
of. Like
He's
right
not a
there. So
pedophile, but
like,
it's battle rap. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but
With that.
it's a part of battle rap that people don't understand, and that's just what it is. Was just like that man Kendrick won the battle off of the song, but if we
Yes.
was going song by song, it was debatable.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going, so this is the thing. If we're going, if you take Not Like Us out, it's a toss up battle. But
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Kendrick just
But which
he
but
Kendrick just did his big. Kendrick was strategic way more. He outsmarted Drake, and because Drake he's very strategic when he battles these guys,
yeah,
and he beats a lot of
he
these
beat Drake
guys.
at his own game.
And
He made a hit
Kendrick
record.
like he came up with a hit record. Like, and the thing is, Kendrick was never really a club friendly guy. It took the battle with Drake for him to make the music that he made this year, and people should be giving a little kudos to Drizzy for that a little bit because we probably wouldn't even got a project this year from Kendrick if it wasn't for this battle. For real, honestly,
You don't think he would have
because
gave us
Kendrick,
BNX?
no. I don't think so. I think he was probably. I think he would have probably dropped. No, he probably would have. Put some music out there, or probably did some features and stuff. Keep himself a little bit in the algorithm. But we probably wouldn't have got all of that for real. Because Kendrick, he dropped albums in spurts. Like if you look back at to compare the three between Drake, Cole, and Kendrick, Drake drops the most out of all three of them. Cole drops a little bit more frequent, you know what I'm saying, to keep himself going because even though he kept talking about retiring, but Cole ain't retiring, and
No.
then Kendrick drops less. Like Kendrick will drop like every 2.5, 3, 4 years
Yeah.
compared to Drake dropping every year, maybe once or maybe twice a year. Like Drake put out so much amazing music over the course of the years, like 10, like he was running, he was the most consistent guy in the game
Yeah.
for like over a decade,
Mhm.
and
But
for
Kendrick got a lot
everybody
of
to
features. Kendrick got a
everybody
lot of features.
down on him is crazy.
Yeah,
Like
I
Drake
don't like the fact that
literally
I
he
posted
put
the
on
other
a
day.
lot of
I was like,
guys
people
out
turning
here.
on Drake because of a rap beef is weird. I believe that shit's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like y'all wasn't bumping Drake and Take Care and all this. The press, you know what I'm saying? Don't act like that, bro. And people, that's why I even said in the status too, Cam. I said let's not forget Kendrick and Drake did Poetic Justice, which is a banger. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and that's what people were talking about this pedophile. It's like, well, if you know, it's like, come on, like Kendrick did music with Drake. Everybody was doing music with Drake. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
But
shit, motherfucker. Like, Drake put Kendrick on his first tour.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
people don't forget, like Kendrick was on there, like he was like he's in interviews where I got him, I posted him around the time. I'm like, bro, like when they had the beef, I'm like, bro, this man Drake, like Kendrick was kind of inspired by Drake, man.
yeah.
Like he
Like
put
you
him
got,
on an interlude on on the second album and everything. Like he
mhm.
didn't have to do shit like that.
He didn't.
Like
He didn't. He didn't. And you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm a fan of both. I'm a fan of both. I just didn't like how people was talking about, oh, he want unity and blah blah blah. But I'm like, bro, this is battle rap. This is not
and
personal. Like,
I'm a big Drake fan, and I'll be the one to tell you. It's just like Ryan, like Devin Haney suing Ryan Garcia. I don't like Drake suing and doing all of
yeah,
that shit.
I don't like
You
that
messing
either.
up, you messing up your you burning a little bit of bridges with Universal and everything with doing what you're doing. So you need to relax with that shit for real. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Just get back to work, drop some music. No, he on tour right now in Australia. You
yeah.
know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, he
Get back
dropped
to
that. I
work
mean, I like
and
that
do your
House Kipper
thing,
knows that joint with
bro.
Lotto. That shit fire.
Yeah, like just get back to work. Like
Yeah.
you can't just don't let that one lost battle define you, man. Like just
Nah.
like you can't keep having these light skin moments because it's looking bad. You making yourself look bad, looking corny out here, man. Like and I gotta keep it a buck. Like you know what I'm saying. And I'm a big Drake fan,
Yeah.
but a
Yeah.
lot of people gotta understand with Drake. He put on a lot. He helped a lot of guys in their careers, like giving guys features and all of that. Where
Yeah.
like in this whole battle, yeah, he lost to Kendrick, but you got at the same time, this man Drake was battling 20 different other motherfuckers too at the same
Yeah.
time. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you got he stood on his 10. Like he's like he like I'm surprised the man stood on his 10. A lot of dudes would have folded trying to battle other guys along with Kendrick, the most dangerous guy to
Yeah.
battle damn near. Like
Right.
it was dangerous to battle Kendrick because a lot of you don't know much about Kendrick because he ain't in the limelight so much.
Nah,
Like,
he ain't. That's true. I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, I Drake need to get back to work. You know what I mean? And he'll be fine. Kendrick.
yeah, and Kendrick, he got the tour going. No, Kendrick, keep doing your thing, man. Keep getting to the
Yeah.
bag, man. Like
Yeah.
he working. Like you know what I'm saying. I respect it. Like
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying. That was I hope shit. I hope these niggas can fuck around and after where I know it probably ain't gonna fuck happen. It ain't happen. I hope they can fuck around and come to where they can laugh, they can be cool and laugh about that shit, and this shit be all
I
right,
mean, Drake
man.
and Meek squashed it.
Yeah. I mean, like some guys be squashing some of them beasts, man. But I think you know what I'm saying. I don't think they gonna squash it. Them dudes do not like after this one. They do not like each other.
Yeah. I mean, but
Like,
Nas and Jay Z squashed it.
yeah, that took a long ass time. That took a long time for that. For real. It took some time for they to squash that, bro.
And now
Like
they
some
on
of these
songs
beats,
together and shit.
it took some time to squash some of these beats.
Yeah. I mean, I think it can happen though. It can happen.
I seen that comment that Boosie made, man. I thought it was kind of interesting because I seen some people like, man, why Boosie talking for Drake and like, bro, like he was just speaking, giving his opinion. Like, Boosie said, he said, just imagine how Drake feels after boosting so many artists' careers with his features, and those same motherfuckers ain't got shit to say positive about this dude.
That's
That's
true.
weak as fuck to me. Oh God, if I was Drake, nobody could ever get another feature from me. And then he went on to say, congratulations to Kendrick Lamar, good performance, but Louisiana had enough artists to do their own lineup.
Uh huh.
Um, so
That's
I'm
true.
gonna go. What
That's true.
I thought that was.
That's real
I
shit.
mean, I was cool with Boosie's take on that. Like
Yeah.
that was like some people was still giving him flack talking about Boosie clout chasing and all that. I'm like, I don't
Boosie
see
don't
that
get clout
clout. He was just
chase.
giving his opinion.
We
He
don't
don't
need
need no
clout chase, bro.
clout. Like that man, like Boosie goes viral. He's getting a lot of money over there. Boosie go viral every week.
Nah, bro, check this out, bro. I was driving. I was leaving. My parents live in Virginia, and I was driving to Cincinnati, bro. Me and my wife. We pulled up in downtown Cincinnati at the Residence Inn at like 2:30 in the morning, bro. So 2:30 in the morning, we had a late check in. I pull up to the hotel, bro. I get out the car at 2:30 in the morning, and Boosie's in front of the hotel smoking a blunt, bro. On God, bro. So I'm like, yo. So I go into the hotel. I didn't say anything. I go into the hotel. I check in. I go out. I'm like, wow. Like I told my wife, I was like, Nisha, that's Boosie. That's Boosie standing right behind me. She got out the car. She's like, oh wow. So I tried to ask her. I was like, hey Boosie. I was like, is it too late? I know it's 2:30 in the morning. Is it too late for a picture? He's like, yeah. I'm trying to do no pictures. But bro, he gave me his blunt, bro. Full. I took a picture of it and everything, bro. He gave me the full blunt, full, bro. I was
That's
like,
crazy.
I was like, yeah,
That's
I was like,
crazy.
respect, bro. Yeah,
That's
that's always tell my man
crazy.
Boosie. He gave me his blunt. I said, bro, that's a bro. He just gave me the blunt, bro. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
Boosie a real one, man. I rock with him, man.
And
Like, yeah,
and it was like it was a big like you know what I'm saying. He ain't smoking down like he just rolled that
he
joint,
be
bro.
honestly Boosie smoke. He be smoking some fat joints.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
I felt like it. I definitely I definitely rocked with K Dot last night, man. I enjoyed it. It was cool. It was mid to me in a sense, but as far as look overall going back looking at the performance, it was a cool, it was a good performance, man. But everybody putting too much gas on the top out. It was legendary and historic and all of that shit. And it wasn't all of that. It was good, but it wasn't that. Like they
it
put a
wasn't better than
lot
that.
of gas.
I mean, I think what made it great to some people love the messaging.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
they love the
You know,
message. They love the message.
yeah. Now if we're gonna go off,
That's the key thing.
yeah. Now if you take the messaging out and we're just going performance, I don't think it was better than the West Coast one. You know what I'm saying? Personally, you know what I mean? I like the Dre,
I
Snoop, the
need
Eminem. I
I
like
need
that.
K Dot to stay consistent though. After he he finished his album run with this, probably take your little break and stuff, and next year do your thing, but come back, man. Hip
Yeah,
hop need K Dot to drop consistently, man.
yeah.
You got to give us give us that music that we need
That's
consistently,
true.
man. Because
Cause
you
that's
know
my
what I'm
main
saying.
knock on Rihanna too. I'll be coming at her going like, yo, you drop an album every 10 years, like 2 albums in 20 years is crazy.
Yeah, that girl that she getting so much money off of Fenty, like she like I
She's
don't need to do music.
right.
Like,
It's
like
crazy,
she
bro.
literally like she making all that money from Fenty right now where she like she don't need music. Like
She
she'll be a billionaire soon off of that line that she
for sure,
had.
for sure. What's cool, bro? I gotta,
Yeah,
I gotta,
bro.
I gotta get down here and
Yeah.
cook, bro.
Go do your
Step
thing,
some
boy. I'm
dinner.
out of here, man. You already know the vibes, man.
Step a podcast tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, Wednesday.
Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? You already know. I can't wait because Wednesday, woo, we got some stuff to talk
Yeah,
about, man. And
yeah,
that D coordinator situation,
yeah. That
it's
had
going
T mad
to
upset.
talk about.
That had T mad
It's going to
upset. But
talk about. I think it's going to be more of a defense. I think it's going to be a co-coordinator situation too,
hmm
with Matt G and OG Walk. That's what it
okay.
looks like.
So
All right,
we'll
for
see.
sure, man. You
All
already
right,
know the vibes, bro.
all right, Brody.
Yeah, you already know, man. Great podcast tonight, man. You already know the vibes. Subscribe to KMJ Network on YouTube, man. Make sure you like and comment on all the videos, man. And follow KMJ Network on all platforms, man. We got content daily, bringing you some of the best and entertainment content every day, man. Best as I can, man. We working, man. 2025 is lit, man. You already know the vibes, man. But we'll be back. I think I'm gonna do something tomorrow. I gotta talk boxing tomorrow, man. I gotta talk boxing tomorrow. I got a lot to talk about on the boxing side. It's a big week in boxing too. Fights Friday night, fights Saturday night. So big week in boxing. We gonna turn it up, man. So you already know. Tap in with your boy, man. Subscribe to Camden Network on YouTube.